Here I'm here with some update, some really exciting update with the binary compass. I'm not trading today, so I'm just giving you a full update. There's a lot of update. There's exciting update, and there's one that I specifically like, and you will see. But before I go in, is if you get the binary compass right now, it's 49.99. The price will go up once all the update is fully complete because there's more update after this. Once those are complete, the price will go up double, the price will go up, and then it's gonna go up after that. So I will advise anyone to get it while it lasts at this price because it's a lifetime asset. So you will get free updates every single time. You will get access to everything. If you bought it before these update, you will have access regardless. So I know that for the video start off like this, but I just want to plead to you guys. It's a very good tool and everything. So update. I'm not on pocket. I will go on pocket option first. So update. The last time I tell you that you have live signal right here, that you get live signal. Currently, it's LPBUSD, and the time is start. This trade started ready for a sell, right? Sell. Also, if you double click right here, you will see the previous recap. The recap. So you have this one, the last hour, and then you have the previous hour. So a new result come in. That one was a win, so it automatically bring me back. But it was the last hour, right, and the previous hour. So you get everything at your fingertip. So I'm going from top down at your fingertip. And you can just look back and I'm like, okay, these are the last hour. This is what happened, and there we go. This is the win rate from the last update. So this is not the overall win rate of the bot, it's from the last update. So the bot is inside the binary option, the binary compass, I should say, right? The bot is in there, right? Now you have the phase counter. This is where you calculate, hey, how much phase you have, like the phase counter. So this is like a plan. So you go Cushing planner, right? And say for instance you have this much in here, $1,000, whatever it, and you need a 10% per day. So this is a percentage version, and you have the currency rate. So you need 10%. So you're gonna take you 25 phase with the setting that I currently have at 11.2 to get to 10% a day, 25 phase. So you can split that up into two, like okay, 25 times 2. So you can do 12 session in the morning and 13 in the evening and do that and split up like that. And the same thing if you need to do $100, the same 25 phase and do whatever it tell you how much session you need to complete to get to that $100. Right? So that's the thing. And whatever setting you have, and then it tell you your compound projected path rate, which is your amount, and it tell you how many phase you, all the phases that you're supposed to have and what your total is supposed to be at that time when you complete. And then there's just other information like funds needed, your current balance, pay and amount, and all that stuff, right? So that's what they tell you, right? And just go back to the calculator. Also, another update is sync off manual payer control. I will go into more detail of this update because I have to show you how it works, right? So I'll go back to that later. Another thing that added is your max risk total. So in the standard martingale, it was here your total risk, right? And it wasn't here before. I asked this for this to be added because it gives you an understanding of how much total the risk. So your first trade out, this is how much you risk, right? And then you can plan out your trades better. Like, okay, you checking something without you doing math and be like, okay, I do this much. So if you have four losses, like say you get two signal losses in a row, right? Your total risk already is $46. You can make that as your stop loss. Okay, if I lose say $50, I will go back and you're trying to make $100, you only lose $50. That's fine. You can make that back in a day. Depends on how you go and eat. Like I'll come back later, right? Also, as you can see that as I click loss, my total went down simultaneously with when I click lost. If I click win, my total go back up. See what I'm saying? So that's one of the other changes that make that happen on there, right? So that's some of the changes. Okay. So I'm going over all the changes that I've made. Nothing into trade logs is the same. You can do the same thing. No, nothing right here. All right, we're gonna come here. So in there you got a standard and premium mood. Right now I'm in a premium mood. The standard mood give you just the cushion calculator and not every single thing that I just delayed. Just give you the cushion. It don't give you the counter and the planner, right? So that's the standard, the standard mood. So if you want to know the difference between the two mood, it's explaining to you right here. Standard keep binary compass focus on the main calculator entries, trade results, and other signal account in authorized to receive. The premium will give you the phase counter, the cushion planner, visual sync, broker identify flat, and this discipline protocol, right? So you get to get the kick out and all that stuff. So that's the premium, right? Okay, so the kickout status. For you to get the kickout status right here, you have to turn both of them on and turn this on, and then you do all of that stuff, right? You can do it as by use compound imbalance, which you can turn on if you want to, right? Um, you can turn this on if you want to. So if you need to get to a um a total amount, right? That would be your compound what it kick you. So if you need to get 10% and the 10% come up and you reach your 10%, then that it will kick you out. And so you stop loss, it will kick you out like that. So that's how it works. That's how it really works. All right. That's the kick out. All right. I will get into this later because this is the one that I have to show you with pocket option. Right. And then you know the zoom in feature where you hear and it zoom you in. There you can see the all the details properly where you have. All right, if you this is when you trade, this is how much you have left. So if I win, this is, you know, it tells you my account is here to 103 and all that stuff. If I lost, it's gonna tell you that, and this is my balance and remaining I need to get back. So that's what the zoom in feature, and you click over there. Go back to settings. All right, scroll down. I don't need the news. All right, streamer mode. This is when you go online and you try to add your balance, liquid capital or current balance. So it masks and protect your account detail when recording or going live. So people who do live, it protects your account. So whatever streaming platform you have, don't see your account balance and all that stuff, right? So that is how we do right there, right? So um, I'm not gonna. Oh, all right, shit. Where am I? Settings. What happened? Ooh, yeah, that's happened sometimes. All right, I gotta get back accessing. All right, so I'm back. All right, so don't worry about that. That happens. I'm not gonna take it out. All right. So also another thing is it give you account device. So it give you all the device that your account on prove on. So you have my Chrome and then Chrome and all that stuff. Sometimes I have my phone. So it give you what device is approved to do. And this is the one I'm currently on is on my Windows. Tell you what I'm on and active. So this gonna protect you like you can't share it with somebody else because they're gonna attack your device and be like, okay, these are the only approved device that approve within the system. So you can't share your access to anyone, right? Before because if they happen, VPN and all stuff like that, you will get a message and we will figure out why, right? So that's another thing. All right. So this part, visual sync payout. this is the biggest update of all, whereas you can sync your your payout with Pocket Option, right? So this is where it gonna change your paying amount. So whatever pair you want, it automatically change your pair amount. And I'm gonna show you how you get to that point because it takes a lot when I do this. So first, you're gonna click on this, right? No, it's not that. First, you click on back to share screen, right? And it's gonna share my tab, and I think it's this here. So it's on Pocket Option. Share which one I want to share. Uh, uh, right, I'm gonna share that. Okay, share that. Why is not clicking? All right, so share that, right? So I'm on the tab, right? And then once I share that, I go back here and you're gonna say create payout area. Calibrate, I should say, calibrate payout area. So now I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna stroll in here, zoom in, right? Then I'm gonna crop thing it. So for me, it works like this. You're gonna crop it out. It works different way for different people. Confirm area, right? Where am I at? Ooh, right? And then payout sync. So that's what you see, 90%, right? So now I'm gonna go back to the cushion, right? And I'm gonna change my pay. So currently he's on 92%, right? It says on 92%. So I'm gonna change my payout. It's supposed to have a ding. It didn't change. There we go. You hear that? That's the sound it makes. So it's on 92% now. So I'm gonna go to 87%. So I changed 87%. Go and check here. Wait. Confirm and sync. Um, you haven't linked it yet. So I'm gonna go back again. 87%. So visual sync confirming 92%, 8 it said 92%. It still haven't moved yet, so I'm waiting for it to move. 87%. Let's see. Let me make sure it's still syncing, because you want to always make sure it's syncing. Active. You say so you go to 72, you go to 76%. Let's see, it's 76%. So it changed to 76%. So let's go to the cushion. It's changed to 76%. So you're gonna tell you it's below 80%. So normally when we trade with the buy, we trade 80% and higher, right? So let me give you another thing. Sometimes it take a while because I never record doing it. So let's find another. Let's go back to 92%. Every time it changes, you hear a that sound. So it's back to 92%, right? And it gives you a green, right? Every time it changes, it's supposed to do that. So I'm gonna go at another low percent. I'm gonna say 76%. So it gives you a visual says detect 76% below and it change payout series and then you have a pop-up message come up. So that's one thing, that's another thing that changed. So it automatically changed. So when the payout change, you just do um the entries. So say for instance we got 11 to 72%. This is my entry, right? 169. So now I'm gonna change it to 92%. And you're gonna see the change of my entries. It changed. You hear that sound? Then it go back to 363. So it automatically change your entry based on the payout, right? Change your entry based on the payout, right? Which is a good thing. Okay, really good thing. So that's like one of the biggest update going so far on the binary compass, and it's good. And you don't have to sync it if you don't. You have to activate it. If you don't want to, you just do not sync it. You can do manual, and you can do other way too. You can turn on and off the sound. You can do the notification, right, and all that stuff. So these are the things that happen um in the thing update that happened, and I like this update. Reason being because of the when the payout change ever so often, you had a 92%, then it go down to like a 80% or a 90%, it change for you and it do the math for you. So you do not have to do the math yourself and all that stuff or re-enter something. Because sometimes you're in the middle of the trading, you don't really realize that the percentage trader. So you change and you enter your amount and that would be it. So that's the biggest up those the biggest update for it. And remember to use the kickout tool. Like this kickout tool is really good because it help you protect your account. It help you like okay, if I get this much loss or this percentage, I am able to come back the next day and start over again so I can recover my losses. Right? So there's a thing. And also there's one thing you can do. You can do a background. You can make your background upload a picture, make your background, right? And if you didn't see, there's a thing that going in the background. I said binary compass. You give my email address and my when I log in to the binary compass and the time that I did. So there's a running background in the background too. So these are the update guys. And then there's another thing, force minimum. So force minimum is like always make the next payment $1 or make the payment $1, right? So and then use minimum trade amount. So these been there is just it's been there. You just I never talk about it. So these are the updates. So as I said, standard mood, sync switch. Standard mood, you don't get all the all those things that I just show you, right? You get the card, you get the privacy, but you do not get what syncing the payout and all that stuff. So you don't get the counter, and that would be you don't get that thing with manual protocol control. So you have to enter the percentage by yourself. Same for it happening here. Easy if you have um martingale, you still have to do that. First entry one, you can do default setting at $1, right? And you can do percentage, right? Um, and you can do tamales. This is another update you see right here also. And then you can do the default $1, and you do cushion. You can do all these things right here, right? And this syncs with the visual payout as well. So with all that stuff, and it tell you $1 equivalent to 1.1 or 0.1% off this month. So this tell you the equivalent percentage. All right. This tell you the when you do percentage. This tell you the equivalent in dollars. So it's still even though you do whichever it give you the other amount. So it's a dollar amount or percentage amount. It gives you the equivalent of in percentage or a dollar right here, right? And it tell you income or Input risk mode. Dollar amount keeps your first entry at the exact dollar amount you choose, which is minimum. Even when your balance change, use a percentage of your balance. Your first entry amount will increase or decrease when your balance change. So it gives you information as you go, so you understand what you're doing. So you just don't be there on your own. All right, and we do one-on-one video in the community if you need to understand the binary compass or whatever trading platform you need to do. So these are the updates. This is standard version, all right, and this is the premium version. Experience mode, standard activity version there. Tell you and it tell you the difference between them. I like the premium version because it correlate with what I'm trying to what I want to do, right? So these are the update, guys. Thank you for watching. And I said the price for this is $49.99. Make sure you get the link in my bio if you need a copy, and if you need a bot. The bots run inside the binary compass, so you do not have to like buy the bot because it's run inside here. So you get your signal here, so you do not have to download Telegram and all that stuff. It run inside of the bot. As I said, you can get the hourly update. Last hour was really good. One loss, pretty good. So it's pretty good, right? So there's that. There's that. So if you need to get a copy or you need to buy the product, a link in my description. Link will be in the pin message, and link is in my bio. And $49.99 right now. The price will be up to $100. And I'm telling you, I don't know how long the $49.99 gonna last, but this is a risk management tool, right? It's gonna turn into an app where you have it on your phone. You can currently still use it on your phone if you want. You can use this on your phone right now if you want to, and it's like in an app form. You can use it on your computer if you want to, right? So $49.99 risk management calculator, binary compass. If you need to get it, please get it while the price is at this, because the price only going to go up from here. There's more updates to come, but these are the latest ones that I just go over, right? So that's all I gotta say, guys. Yes, I will be trading again. I'm taking a break. Currently, I'm making this video on vacation. Because I needed to put one. But I will be back trading again. Yes, I failed the challenge, but that's just how it goes sometimes. That all on me. So I'm back. Once I be off vacation, I'll go back into trading, and I'll put out videos again, and I'll still go live and come up with other things. So yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. See you next time.